Hello, this is Reverend Devin Jesse Byrne. Welcome to A Course in Miracles. Let's go ahead and get started. So I'm coming to you at this moment because this morning I woke up feeling inspired and somewhat just natural in this awareness of realizing that I need to put together, going through the lessons of A Course in Miracles, something not quite as time-consuming as and intense as the A Course in Miracles Intensive. Often I get messages from new students in this A Course in Miracles Intensive that I've previously made. And they find difficulty in a lot of different things and understanding A Course in Miracles. So as far as what I want to do here and where the inspiration is coming from is starting to do the lessons together, but not spending more than 5, maybe 10 minutes every single day discussing the lesson. You will be doing the lesson on your own, and then you'll be listening to me work with you and talk to you about what this lesson means and how it works and so on. I'm coming to you from inspiration as far as recognizing that my achievement of what the Course has to offer does exceed this world. And that when I went through my death experience, the experience far surpassed all dimensional understanding as far as the physical world. And so when I get into it, there's a lot of explanation of what occurred in my life and where I come from. And yet that was not the beginning. It took me on a 5-year journey where I was traveling, teaching and talking and sharing and learning and forgiving and healing with the presence of A Course in Miracles. It was through this book that taught me how to really process and essentially forgive and see everything differently. So I'm sure that you already know and have an idea of what A Course in Miracles is, but I want you to know that this is where to start. That A Course in Miracles, as far as the lessons, is just to get started. Yes, you can read through the text. I prefer the audiobook myself while you are doing the lessons. One of these big questions that people have is that I'm having struggling going through the text and so on. I'm never going to get to the lessons. And that's a big misunderstanding. It's that you don't want to force yourself to go through the text and avoid the lessons. Do the lessons, start on the lessons. They will make more sense the next time, likely. So as far as just getting into it, I'm going to be here to assist you, to help you on your process through it. And if you don't know what A Course in Miracles is, this is it. This is the sparkly edition you see in the little picture here. This is the blue book, but that's the Messengers of, or no, that's the Center for Inner Peace version. This is considered the Bill Thetford edition, and this is what I have for you. You can get your copy of this by going to my website, openandclear.com. You get the PDF, and you can do the lessons. You find the lessons there. So there's the text, the workbook, and the manual for teachers in this. Click the button that looks like this. It's a picture that looks like the sparkly edition, but the workbook, it's a little bit farther back in the book here. So let's see what page are we on. So it actually starts starts on page 3. After page 726 of the text, it goes into the workbook, where the first lesson is referred to as "Nothing I See in This Room Means Anything." We're going to be getting a lot more into this and discussing what this is about. But essentially what A Course in Miracles is a channeled teaching from the center of Christ consciousness, the beginning of all existence. In my intensive course, I talk about the dimensions a whole lot more, but that was from personal revelation and is not in and discussed about in what A Course in Miracles is. A Course in Miracles is actually a mind training of self-study, learning how to train your mind, how to overcome the presence of time and space. And this is, I say overcome, because you train your mind through forgiveness, through perception, through all these different aspects and understanding on how to see beyond it, how to experience past it, how to get through it. So that for me, it's involved meditation. For me, it involved everything that I could possibly get my hands on and find on, and different teachers and different things all throughout my journey. So likely it's going to deal with you in the same fashion. The Spirit guides you in all these different ways that is unique to what you need. It is all about knowing where you come from and where you're going. Essentially, all these journeys and all these paths lead to the same one place, the totality of truth. And we want to recognize that this is one way to get there, not the only way, but it is definitely a very helpful, very powerful, and wonderful way. So get your copy of A Course in Miracles from the PDF on my website, openandclear.com, and you can work with that and get started with me. I will help you to understand it as much as I am able. I will not always water it down and make it super easy. I will hope that you can understand a little bit. However, you can always ask questions. Please ask questions, and you can contact me by the contact page on my website is the quickest access to it. Filling out forms that help me get a little more organized and taking part of my service in any sort of way. If you want help also with this course and you can't afford the entire process of it, please contact me, discuss. I'm willing to work with you as you are willing to work with me. You're helping to support my family in the same way I'm helping to support you to reach the degrees of alternate reality and understanding of the totality of the nature of the universe along with me. Have a beautiful day.